Hi dear students, welcome to Business Studies class. So this is the last video of organizing chapter and last content is importance of decentralization. I hope you are clear about what is the decentralization. It is a similar to delegation, but within the decentralization, manager otherwise top level of management is going to share some authority with all subordinate. There should not be any immediate subordinate. They can share directly with the middle level, they can share with directly with the lower level. But within the delegation, when manager is going to share some authority with their subordinate, there should be immediate subordinate. Means what? We top level management is sharing some authority, he can share with the middle level management, not with the lower level management. Means only immediate subordinate, that is the delegation. And within the decentralization, manager can share authority with any of subordinate within that organization. So that is the decentralization. So let's see what are the importance of decentralization. So first importance is develops initiate among the subordinate. So it helps to promote the confidence because the subordinate are given freedom to take their own decision. So within the decentralization, manager is going to share some authority, share some work, and within that it is a freedom to take their own decision. Suppose if any work is assigned to any employees, so what are the decision related with that work, that decision should be taken by that employees only. So due to that, it promotes the confidence among the employees and automatically it develops the initiative among the subordinate. So next importance is develops managerial talent for future. So it provide authority to subordinate to take decision. It improves the confidence and experience among the subordinate. It means management education as well as opportunity for trained manpower to use its talent in a real life situation. So what is the meaning of it? So due to the sharing of some work, what are the employees, they are going to get trained within that work, they are going to get the confidence, otherwise they are going to get the experience related with that work. So in future, suppose manager is going to be at a retired stage, so that can be a vacant place at that time. So in future, who are the lower level management, middle level management and lower level management, they can occupy the level of top level management management. So automatically it develops the managerial talent for a future. So next is quick and better decision. So burden of managerial decision does not lies in the hand of few individuals but get the divided among the various person, which helps them to take a better and quick decision. So within decentralization, there is a totally freedom to take their own decision regarding what are the assigned work. So actually this decentralization made to remove the burden on the manager. So what are the work assigned to a manager, that work he is going to distribute it among the subordinates. So one part, otherwise one part of that work they are going to distribute among the different people. Okay, so due to that, what are the small part of that works also they are going to concentrate. So according to that, individual employees they can take their individual decision. So it removes the burden on the top level management, and due to that individual decision, the decision can be taken, means without regarding any person, that employees can take their own decision. So decision can be quick and better. So next one, relieves to top management from excess workload. So the daily managerial works are assigned to subordinate, which leaves the enough time with the superiors, which they can utilize in developing new strategies. So what is the meaning of it? Actually decentralization and delegation, it is made for that purpose only, to remove the burden on top level management. So what are the work of management, it is assigned to other employees. So what is the time of manager, they can concentrate on other important works rather than the uh, any work. Okay, so manager can get the enough time with the superior, which they can utilize in developing new strategies. Next, facilitate growth. So it gives the better opportunity to lower level manager to take a decision. So due to decentralization, lower manager get trained and ready to become a future manager, which is known as a growth. So already I told this point. So it gives the better opportunity to lower level manager to take a decision. So within the decentralization, every employees who are assigned the work of manager, so they have a freedom to take their own decision. So due to that, what is going to be happen, so lower level manager or employees, they are going to get a trained within that work, they are going to get the experience within that work. And in future, suppose any vacant places are generated for a higher level of management, so that can be occupied by the lower level management, so that is known as a growth. Next is better control. So it is possible to check performance at each level, which result in complete control over all the activities. So better control in the point of view, each work, otherwise one part of work of manager, that work is divided into the n number of parts, and that single part is going to be assigned to individual employees. So for each part of work, it is going to be concentrated fully or totally. So it makes the possible to check the performance at each part or each level, so which is result in complete control over that activities. So it can be a better control. Suppose if one work it is assigned to a single person, so they are not going to concentrate on a single part of that work. So if that work it is distributed among the n number parts, and each part it is going to assign to each individual person, so for each part it can be concentrated totally, so it can be a better control on that work. So I hope you got this importance. Suppose if you have any doubt, please comment below. And this is the last video of organizing chapter. So here our fifth chapter, organizing, it is completed. So regarding any doubt of this chapter, you can ask. Okay, so next onwards I am going to start our next chapter, that is the staffing. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.